medicine?
Oh gosh, I forgot it.
Her nurse,
You need a claim number?
her personal assistant,
Look, let me just grab a...
her housekeeper, her cook, her accountant. When I started taking care of Mom, I didn't realize the challenge of playing so many roles. But above all, I'm still her daughter.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving to connect with experts and other caregivers. Together we can better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
I'm Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist Jamie Simpson. My team is here tracking storms 24 hours a day.
Good evening, everyone. Here's your latest weather track. Soaring temps ongoing across the southwest. Many spots going to challenge records once again on Thursday while rain pours down on the east, causing flooding issues. Details in this hour's Weather Watch. First up, here's your local forecast.
I'm Storm Center 7 Chief Meteorologist Jamie Simpson. This is 7 Weather Now, the Miami Valley's only local weather channel. Threat of any severe storms is very low for the overnight, but rain will continue, and that's why we have the flash flood watch that is in effect until 2 in the afternoon. Certainly there's going to be some street flooding, some ponding of water on fields, streams and creeks getting high from more rainfall moving in from the south overnight. Severe weather reports primarily off to the east and south of us today, except for the red dot. That is a tornado. Actually, 4 separate tornado reports for the tornado that was in green, and also a touchdown briefly in Clark County near the South Vienna area. But again, threat of any wind damage or tornadoes through the overnight is very, very low. Waking up to more rain. Wet roads through the commute will be about 60 or so at 8. Will likely come up a couple degrees mid-morning and then start to fall back down through the 50s in the afternoon. Showers taper off. Put a by in there by midday. I'm thinking maybe 10 o'clock or so now is when the rainfall should come to an end for most of us. Clouds will break a little bit of sunshine, breezy, but cooler. We'll continue to see that temperature fall. We may be close to 50 or so by the time we get to 6 or 7 p.m. in some places. Here's Futurecast showing the rain ending from 7 to 9 or so, maybe holding on a little bit longer than that, but should be gone by noontime. Here is noontime, and we'll see the cooler air really work in, with those temperatures dropping through the course of the afternoon. As we head through Thursday night, it's not cool air, it's cold air that takes over. Winds will lighten up, but not completely, and that's important because we'll see skies clear, and watch this temperature fall as we head into Friday morning. A light breeze will prevent frost. That's the way it's looking right now. Plus, the ground is like 60 degrees now in terms of the soil temperature, so there's no concerns about losing any plants with these temperatures that we do have. Starting with some sun on Friday, we'll cloud up and see some showers work in from the west for the afternoon. Maybe a rumble of thunder with this as well, and I wouldn't be shocked if we have some very small hail with some of those, but nothing severe, nothing we need to be concerned about in terms of any damage across the area. 5-day forecast is showing that we have a cool down that sticks around for a couple of days. 58 Friday, 60 on Saturday, chilly mornings into Sunday as well. We'll warm up as we get more sunshine early next week.
You are currently looking live at one of our live cams, part of the 7 Weather Now live webcam network. 24-hour weather continues on 7 Weather Now, the Miami Valley's only local 24-hour weather channel.
We remain in a high-amplitude jet stream pattern here across the country, ridges and troughs. You can really make it out as you look at the water vapor satellite imagery. It looks at the water vapor content in the atmosphere. It gives you a good picture of the overall flow pattern, and you can sort of see that, again, the general flow pattern. The jet stream ramping up into Canada, then diving down well south all the way into southern Texas now, and then ramping back northward onto the Canadian Maritimes. So across the east, deep moisture being drawn out of the south. You see that plume of moisture streaming in into Florida, all the way up now into the Ohio Valley. Meanwhile, under that ridge across the west, temperatures are soaring and will continue to do so as we head forward on into and through the day tomorrow. So still seeing some soaking rain, drenching East Tennessee right now, up on into the Ohio Valley, where we saw strong thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and evening. Those storms weakening, but still producing torrential rain. And this pattern holds on through the weekend. Again, the jet stream diving well southward, dragging in that deep tropical moisture. Rain stays steady, stays heavy at times. Watch out for flooding. And meanwhile, as the jet stream ridges northward across the west, temperatures still soaring. Current temperatures still in the 90s in many locations. One more day of record-breaking heat expected then on Thursday.
This is meteorologist Rich Wardzik, and right now you're looking at a live scan of Storm Center 7's live Doppler 7 radar, tracking storms 24 hours a day. This is 7 Weather Now.
Well, it seems to have been the theme for much of 2014 already in the upper Midwest, but cooler than average temperatures going to prevail through this weekend. I'm meteorologist Heather Waldman. Cool air in the wake of the storm bringing very heavy rain to the eastern U.S. We'll see some spotty showers again from the upper Midwest into the Great Lakes. The clouds only going to help keep the temperatures down a little bit farther. We'll only get to 57 in the Twin Cities, 54 in Chicago. We'll get to 62 in St. Louis and Kansas City. Cool air doesn't go too far on Saturday, though. 64 in Minneapolis, 58 degrees in Chicago. We'll make it into the upper 60s into the plains as that storm continues to move farther to the east. Very slow improvements going to continue into Sunday. Many of us back into the 70s from Bismarck into St. Louis, even upper 60s there in Minneapolis. But bottom line, expect the hit or miss showers to last through at least the first half of the weekend, especially in places like Chicago and the Twin Cities. Temperatures going to be below normal throughout the entire region.
7 Weather Now.
This is where you can see the extended 5-day forecast several times an hour. 7 Weather Now, the Miami Valley's only local 24-hour weather channel.
Eligible for Medicare? That's a good thing, but it doesn't cover everything. Only about 80% of your Part B medical expenses. The rest is up to you. So consider an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company. Like all standardized Medicare Supplement insurance plans, they could save you in out-of-pocket medical costs. Call today to request a free decision guide. With these types of plans, you'll be able to visit any doctor or hospital that accepts Medicare patients. Plus, there are no networks and virtually no referrals needed. Join the millions who have already enrolled in the only Medicare supplement insurance plans endorsed by AARP and provided by United Healthcare Insurance Company, which has over 30 years of experience behind it. With all the good years ahead, look for the experience and commitment to go the distance with you. Call now to request your free decision guide.
Dreamed of having your own man cave? Then enter the Ultimate Man Cave Contest where you can. A portable generator, love seat, lawnmower, and thousands of dollars in gift cards and prizes. Enter to win now through May 25th at WHIO.com.
You expect more than just headlines. You want in-depth, exclusive access. News on any device, at home, or wherever the road leads you. Get total access. Visit MyDaytonDailyNews.com.
There's just something about being outdoors, getting away from everything.
My family camps. We just love it.
But there's this bug. It's killing the trees.
The emerald ash borer beetle has destroyed millions of trees.
It lives in firewood.
You move firewood, you spread the beetle. I promise not to move firewood.
To burn it where I buy it.
I promise.
Will you promise?
Learn more. Go to stopthebeetle.info and promise you won't move firewood.
I'm meteorologist Rich Wardzik. Here's a look at one of our live weather cameras. This is 7 Weather Now, the Miami Valley's only local 24-hour weather channel.
Seven people trapped in a flattened farmhouse talking about what it took for them to survive. Look here from the air over what's left of a farm on Barber Road just outside of Cedarville. From the chopper, you get a better perspective of the tornado's damage. News Center 7's John Bedell with more on the decision a Greene County man made as the storm rolled through that was life-saving.
I was watching this on Channel 7, you know, and I watched it. And then our satellite went out, and then we had nothing new, and then so I started kind of watching the sky.
As soon as Roger Robbins stepped outside, he saw the unthinkable.